No Way Home writer says Green Goblin wasn't the main villain in the first script.
Spider-Man. No Way Home's original story didn't have Green Goblin as its primary villain, the film's co-writer revealed. Willem Dafoe recently reprised his role as Norman Osborn for the main antagonist in the recent Marvel Studios and Sony project. This comes alongside several other iconic villains from both Sam Raimi and Mark Webb's Spider-Man movies. Brought into the universe of Holland's Peter Parker by Dr. Strange's botched spell, Green Goblin was also joined by Doc Ock, Sandman, Lizard, and Electro. Thanks to its multiversal story, Spider-Man, No Way Home was able to bring in not only the big bads from both Raimi and Webb's movies, but also their very own Spider-Man. Much of the conversation around the movie post-release has revolved around Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's return as their versions of the hero, especially since both have also started opening up about their experience working on the threequel. However, before their involvement was confirmed, fans were fixated on seeing old villains' appearances in No Way Home. Audiences were especially excited over Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Dafoe's Green Goblin, since it had been up to a decade since they last portrayed their Marvel bad guys on the big screen. Ultimately, Osborn ended up being Spider-Man, No Way Home's main villain. He also made arguably the most heartbreaking impact on Peter in the film, causing Aunt May's, Marissa Tomei, tragic death. However, according to a recent interview with No Way Home co-writer Chris McKenna with Gold Derby, Green Goblin wasn't meant to be such a core part of the story. McKenna explained that the script underwent a rapid change, where Goblin went from featuring as part of an even larger ensemble of villains to the central antagonist. You can see the entire interview at the end of the video. It's no secret that the story for No Way Home changed significantly during production. For starters, Spider-Man Far From Home's ending set up an entirely different prequel, with the focus on the wall crawler being unmasked. Recently, it has also been revealed that Mysterio, Jake Gyllenhaal, was supposed to appear and battle Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, but the scene was scrapped. At one point, Kraven the Hunter was even going to be the blockbuster's main bad guy, with the multiverse not being a part of the script at all. Given these many changes, it's understandable that McKenna and the team didn't have Green Goblin as Peter's primary foe. It's curious, however, which characters McKenna was referring to when he says No Way Home lost some during the script rework, and whether they are indeed Mysterio and Kraven. Overall, whatever the original villain story plans were, things panned out the best way possible. Spider-Man No Way Home has proved a commercial and critical hit, having already surpassed previous record holders like Titanic at the box office. Aside from setting up Holland's next Spider-Man trilogy, it also revived interest in Garfield and Maguire's version of the character. A mix of heartfelt nostalgia and a completely new MCU story, Spider-Man No Way Home was the ultimate fan service project, and the decision to focus in on a classic villain like Green Goblin was a clever way to achieve that.